The perceiver is the perceived. Typically, if we approach this, we say that I am the perceiver, and that which I'm seeing, such as the tree, is the perceived. Or it could be that which I'm tasting is perceived, that which I'm smelling is perceived, that which I'm hearing is perceived, the thought is perceived. Like this, thinking and the five senses are perceived. And I still refer to me as the body mind as the perceiver. But see that this body mind is also perceived. It's perceived. Just like the tree or a smell or a taste, a sensation. That now which was once considered the perceiver is actually that which is perceived. So these perceptions are all appearing in awareness. Anything that is objective, like the tree is objective, but also a thought is objective, a smell is objective, taste is objective. So anything is objective. The body, the mind are objective. So there's perceiving objects. And that which is perceiving is non-objective. Typically, we call this awareness. So this awareness is non-objective. And most then would call it the perceiver. I typically don't refer to it as the perceiver, because then that tends to objectify it by making it a noun. So now that there's this awareness that is non-objective, that is perceiving these objects, we experience what I typically call this witness stage, where you're witnessing everything. There's this formless witness that is witnessing all forms. This form is witnessed. So is the tree form. So is the thought form. Everything is witnessed. But you see, there's still this separation. The perceiver being awareness, and that which is perceived, anything. So now let's close this last apparent duality, because this is still not true non-duality. This witness stage is just a stage. There's still a sense of detachment, meaning separation. So let's take anything that appears in awareness, such as the sound. And anything that you're hearing is perceived. But now let's explore this more deeply. What is this sound made of? That which you are hearing. What is it made of? See that there's just an experience of hearing. First, you might say there's an awareness of the sound. Awareness of sound. Okay, so there's the awareness, And now there's something called a sound. Now let's look closely at this sound. What is it made of? What is this experience of hearing made of? What is it made of other than experiencing? Experience it fully. Go into that sound fully. What is it made of? What's the reality of that sound? You go into that sound fully, you don't find something that's called sound. What you find is silence. By experiencing that sound fully, you find at the heart of that sound is silence. What that sound is made of is silence. This awareness is silence. This silence is experiencing sound. So there appears to be two things, silence and sound. But now, experience that sound totally. Go to the heart of that sound, and what do you find? What do you experience? You experience silence. You see that sound is actually made of silence. If you go to that sound, you don't find something called sound. When you're really experiencing that sound totally, there's the experience of awareness. You see, actually, that sound, that which was appearing as an object, that which was perceived, is just simply made of perceiving. There's no perceiver and perceived. You see that actually that duality disappears. And all that remains is perceiving. There appears to be an experiencer and that which is experienced. But you take any of these experiences, the experience of seeing, tasting, touching, hearing, smelling, thinking. And let me just ask you, what are these experiences made of other than experiencing? Can you find something other than experiencing? The sound that you're hearing, the smell that you're smelling, the sights that you are seeing. What is it made of other than experiencing? That's all it's made of, is experiencing. So you see that apparent duality disappears because you come to know the reality of what is being perceived. Everything that you are seeing, you did not know its reality. You did not know what it's made of. But you see, everything is made of experiencing. what is experiencing? It's you. You are experiencing. It's self-evident. Everything that you're experiencing is yourself. All is one. There is no duality. That you have been experiencing yourself this whole time. The perceiver is the perceived. The experiencer is the experience. What remains is perceiving. What remains is experiencing. The knower is the known. What remains is knowing. This is the last duality. This collapses that last subtle duality that's experienced as the witness stage. Hopefully this video helps if you are still unclear about what I'm sharing. If you want to dive deeper on this, then feel free to check out our upcoming retreat titled The Nature of Reality, where we will explore deeper and you can experience what I'm sharing. You can find out the details of that upcoming retreat, The Nature of Reality, in Truth Community. I'll post the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.